What's good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. The prejudging has concluded at the 2023 Mr. Olympia, and this is looking like your top 6. So from left to right, we have Brandon Curry, Derek Lunsford, Samson Dowda, Hadi Chupin, Andrew Jack, and Hunter Labrada. And I'm pretty sure this is more or less the top 6 we were expecting, minus Nick Walker. But for this video, we're going to focus on the top 3 call out of Samson Dowda, Derek Lunsford, and Hadi Chupin. I believe all 3 of these guys improved on the packages that they brought last year. And before I continue, I think Hadi Chupin is winning this front double bicep. But Big Steve really worked these guys in prejudging. They gave Derek a chance to be in the middle, Hadi a chance, as well as Samson. Towards the end of prejudging, when Samson got into the middle, he did start to sweat and fade just a little bit. And by the way, I also like Hadi Chupin in this front lat spread as well. Hadi has his signature conditioning. Last year he was a little bit off at prejudging, but not this year. Hadi looks a little bit bigger, also is a little bit more round, a little bit more 3D. Samson looks crazy in the front lat spread. Now turning to the side for the side chest pose. I actually expected Samson to be a lot stronger in this pose. I believe he's standing up a little bit too straight. He should bend down maybe a little bit more. Samson definitely has the advantage in the upper body, but I think Hadi and Derek showcase more detail and also are more dry as far as the side leg. Derek has a bigger side leg than Hadi, but I think Hadi is the most complete in this shot. Now once we turn to the back for the back double bicep, Derek Lunsford is absolutely lights out. I apologize to Hadi, I apologize to Samson. This pose isn't even close. Derek Lunsford brought the same conditioning from last year, if not better, but basically just bigger. Derek is 5, maybe even up to 10 pounds bigger with the same conditioning or even better. From the back, Derek Lunsford is absolutely lights out. I don't think anyone is close to him in this shot anymore. There's a huge gap. Now taking a look at the real lat spread pose. Unfortunately, I don't think Samson Dowda was all the way into the pose at the time the shot was taken. So this shot would be between Derek Lunsford and Hadi Chupin. And I can definitely see the argument for Hadi having a more impressive back in this real lat spread pose. But top to bottom, I think Derek Lunsford would take this shot. He's showcasing more detail in the lower body. And I want to mention that even though Samson doesn't have the conditioning of Derek Lunsford in this shot, the pure size and shape is just incredible. If Samson had Derek's conditioning, he would be taking this shot, but that's not the case. Now let's take a look at the side tricep pose. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Samson in the side shots. I was expecting him to have a true edge over Hadi and Derek in these shots, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. Samson is massive, but again, he isn't as dry or as conditioned as a Hadi or a Derek. And Derek isn't really holding his midsection properly in this shot. I actually like Hadi Chupin a little bit more. But Hadi probably looks like the smallest of this group in the side tricep pose. In this shot, I think Samson showcases a good amount of size. I think Hadi really showcases conditioning, especially throughout the abs and the obliques. But I think Derek Lunsford will be the best from top to bottom. Now taking a look at the ab and thigh shot, and I think we have another gap in between competitors. Hadi Chupin ab and thigh is just absolutely ridiculous. And as you guys know with Hadi Chupin, he probably hit about 3 or 4 different variations of this shot, just showcasing the abs, the serratus, and Hadi is absolutely peeled. Ab and thigh definitely goes to Hadi Chupin, and Derek will be second. Now finishing up with the most muscular shot, and I like the Persian Wolf, Hadi Chupin. Hadi is showcasing more roundness, more of a 3D look throughout the chest and the delts. Hadi Chupin did not look like this at last year's Olympia. Derek Lunsford has definitely added size. He also looks more round, but still missing that detail throughout the chest and the shoulders that we all would really like to see. And based off prejudging and taking a closer look at all of the images, I think Hadi Chupin has done enough to retain his Mr. Olympia title. Hadi is the current reigning champion, and I think he has made noticeable improvements. Now, Derek Lunsford can possibly win this show. He is absolutely lights out from the back. He has improved as well. He's added size. He has great conditioning. But Hadi Chupin is going to be tough to beat. Samson Dowder brought a great package, but I think he's really gonna need more conditioning to compete with guys like Hadi and Derek. Samson looks a little bit soft in some of the shots. He's massive, he has great shape, and as I said, if Samson had Hadi's level of conditioning, he would possibly be walking home with the title, but I think conditioning is gonna hold Samson Dowder back a little bit. But I hope you guys did enjoy this review of the prejudging. Of course, we have a lot more to talk about tomorrow. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from GOAT Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.